Hi guys and welcome back to JKT Gaming. I'm your hostess, the mostest Muffa or Bun, and we're back on day 6, where we were supposed to take a break today, but we've decided against that. One more day. Bro, I get the routes! Oh, hail the roadblock. Please be a stair block. Please be a stair block. Please, for God's sakes, give me a stair block. Don't give me another full block. The game is giving so me. No. So remember last episode where I talked about how I've accepted that everything is gray? You know what? I think the game heard me. Not last week, yesterday. Literally yesterday. I did so much yesterday though that my brain hasn't accepted that yesterday was yesterday and it's actually last week. So I guess the road's made of basalt now. Great. So we're gonna start. I've done this in sections, so I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to bridge to the canal, and then I'm going to go, as you can see, this little road that will go over to the inn. Me trying to find a block to line this with, that doesn't look garbage beside the basalt, though, is something. It's definitely something. So I want a stair, or a slab. I want that little bit of a rim. And I don't want a full block rim, I want one where we can easily just walk out of. And I also like this little step going up. Especially since we're going for this place. I'm trying not to terraform as much. Obviously we do have to terraform a little bit, but I don't want to terraform it. I want to keep these natural hills that I've got, these natural little mountains and cliffs. Which I will hate in a moment when we go across the river to that sheer steep hill that is by the kennel. I went with smooth sandstone. I think last year it was definitely a skulk road. I remember the skulk road. We made use of the skulk road after a while, and we just brought it up the side of the buildings. And we did andesite, which had those. We did polished out andesite and had nice sheer blocks. It worked really well. This time it's just basalt, and I'm using smooth basalt. I like the texture we got. You can see me accidentally hit polished basalt a second ago and it looks garbage. But I do want to bring more different kinds of basalt. I wanted to actually keep basalt for... Oh, I forgot to cut that out, but you can see me move. I wanted to keep the basalt for the lamppost this time. So I'm like, okay, we've got lightning rods. And I wanted to use ender rods. I like ender rods. We use them in spawn. I wanted to keep using them. Did I choose the worst orientation of these rods possible? Yes I did, because it takes me forever to put these up. But honestly, it's giving weird candle vibes. Like we just got these weird torches everywhere in town on top of a piece of polished basalt. It's not bad looking. Like, I'm not angry at it. I wish it was better, but I'm not angry at it. I'm not mad at it. The bridge. The bridge causes problems. If anyone's wondering what the step up is on all the little slants, it is a slab of cobbled deep slate, because it blends really well with smooth. It just blends really well with smooth basalt, as you can see here. You can see the steps up I put, and I thought that was too high, so I did one long one. Now the original idea was I wanted to do a canopy. Man, I really had bad editing today. Too late to fix it now. I wanted to do a canopy. I wanted to have pillars of smooth basalt coming out again and just canopying over. And once I put those in, I decided I didn't want a canopy. I thought about it, and I'm like, no, I'm going to try and keep this as like simple-minded as possible. We're not going to go heavy artwork here. We're not going to go pretty canopies. We're just going to have pillars coming out of the water to hold up this bridge. And honestly, the smooth basalt, I think this is polished basalt. The polished basalt, because it looks like dead wood, works really well. And again, I brought the smooth sandstone over. And I'm trying to figure out what I want. I thought maybe like chains and end rods might work. I did put more support beams because it looked funny without them. And then I'm like, okay, well, you know what? we're already here. We've already accepted the weird candlesticks, so we're going to stick with the weird candlesticks. So that's what we got. Nothing over exaggerated, nothing big. I might, because I'm probably going to have a second bridge. Because you can see in the background that little corner. Well, the background's gone beside the kennel. That's where our tomorrow's build is going to be, or the day after tomorrow. I am taking a break just because I spent like the last 24 hours making cookies and my brain is broken. But here's where you can see me being angry at basalt. And how steep this cliff is and how much I just want to try and keep as little change as possible. We had the same problem with the bakery last year because it was higher up. Also, changing this from 3 to 2, for some reason my brain wouldn't accept. What I should have done is I should have turned it and then gone up. I should have turned it first, like earlier. But I didn't. That's where we're at. We're here, we're queer, we're getting in great sandstone. More likely I will have a road coming out on that little nubbin. Or I'll shorten the road there and I'll go along the river. Probably what's gonna happen. But my god, getting up to this kennel is a chore. You see, I don't want to break down that wall, so I don't put a lip on the other side. Just against the wall. And then I thought about taking that block out, and then I'm like, nope, then I have to change the cyan there, and I'm not playing with that. We don't want to play with the glazed terracotta. I refuse to play with that again. If I don't have to, I don't have to. Thankfully there is a lantern on the kennel, so it is pretty lit up. Alright, let's go to the inn. Alright, here's where we're going to connect to the inn. I haven't connected the other side of the portal spawn. So there's one open side that doesn't have a road yet. And also the back door of the inn we're not going to connect just yet because I'm going to wait till we get more buildings. I want to make a little alleyway where that will connect, so I'm not going to plan out a road for that yet. Which in my head just makes sense. We don't have anything back there. We're still really early on. I wasn't expecting roads to get picked this first. I was actually not expecting roads to be spun at all. And I was like, I'm going to have to fake roads being spun in on like day 22 or something. I'll be like, we're doing roads whether the spin wheel likes it or not. I overrule the spin wheel, for I am the bunny god. I'm also placing a bunch of lilacs down. I like basalt, and it always reminds me of geodes, as it's just a good geode block. I also really like lilacs. They're my favorite 2-high flower. So there we go. We're here. We've got the lovely bridge. We've got the kennel up to the kennel. Hope we will probably terraform that bit better. Maybe not. Maybe that will just stay like that. Our lovely bridge. And going to the end, those pillagers have been there for so long, they're bothering me. And then this horrible mess of a roadway here. The first 3 builds are very close together, very squished in. Spawn again, that door, we're gonna not plan that out. That will probably lead to another bridge. And the far fire escape, which I forgot how far away that fire escape is. And I'm keeping that bee tree. That bee tree's staying whether it likes it or not. It's way over there in that corner. Anyway, yeah. This is our roads. Nothing over special. That wandering trader just disappeared and left his llamas. That poor man. I said, beside the kennel, in that little corner, we're gonna pan around to it there. There's a little lake there. We're going to build the next build. Not tomorrow, but the day after, over there. Up on that hill again. Maybe down the hill, depending on how big it is. I'll see you all next week. Tomorrow. 2 days.